What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency, without a central bank or single administrator, that can be sent from user to user on the peer-to-peer Bitcoin network without intermediaries. Transactions are verified by network nodes through cryptography and recorded in a publicly distributed ledger called a blockchain. The cryptocurrency was invented in 2008 by an unknown person or group using Satoshi Nakamoto. The currency began to be used in 2009 when its implementation was released as open-source software. Bitcoins are created as a reward for a process known as mining. They can be exchanged for other currencies, products, and services, but the real-world value of the coins is extremely volatile. Research produced by the University of Cambridge estimated that in 2017, there were 2.9 to 5.8 million unique users using a cryptocurrency wallet, most of them using Bitcoin. Users choose to participate in digital currency for a number of reasons: ideologies such as commitment to anarchism, decentralization and libertarianism, convenience, using the currency as an investment, and pseudonymity of transactions. Increased use has led to a desire among governments for regulation in order to tax and facilitate legal use in trade and for other reasons, such as investigations for money laundering and price manipulation. Bitcoin has been criticized for its use in illegal transactions, a large amount of electricity, and thus carbon footprint, used by mining, price volatility, and thefts from exchanges. Some economists and commentators have characterized it as a speculative bubble at various times. Bitcoin has also been used as an investment, although several regulatory agencies have issued investor alerts about Bitcoin. The word Bitcoin was defined in a white paper published on October 31, 2008. It is a compound of the words bit and coin. No uniform convention for Bitcoin capitalization exists. Some sources use Bitcoin, capitalized, to refer to the technology and network, and Bitcoin, lowercase, for the unit of account. The Wall Street Journal, the Chronicle of Higher Education, and the Oxford English Dictionary advocate using lowercase Bitcoin in all cases. History of Bitcoin. The domain name bitcoin.org was registered on August 18, 2008. On October 31, 2008, a link to a paper authored by Satoshi Nakamoto titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, was posted to a cryptography mailing list. Nakamoto implemented the Bitcoin software as open-source code and released it in January 2009. Nakamoto's identity remains unknown. On January 3, 2009, the Bitcoin network was created when Nakamoto mined the starting block of the chain, known as the Genesis block. Embedded in the coin base of this block was the text, "The Times 03/Jan/2009 Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks." The receiver of the first Bitcoin transaction was Cypherpunk Helfini, who had created the first reusable proof-of-work system, ARPA-W, in 2004. Finney downloaded the Bitcoin software on its release date, and on January 12, 2009 received 10 Bitcoins from Nakamoto. Other early Cypherpunk supporters were creators of Bitcoin predecessors, Wei Dai, creator of B-Money, and Nick Szabo, creator of BitGold. In 2010, the first known commercial transaction using Bitcoin occurred when programmer Laszlo Hanyecz bought 2 Papa John's pizzas for $10,000. Blockchain analysts estimate that Nakamoto had mined about 1 million bitcoins before disappearing in 2010 when he handed the network alert key and control of the code repository over to Gavin Andresen. Andresen later became the lead developer at the Bitcoin Foundation. Andresen then sought to decentralize control. This left an opportunity for controversy to develop over the future development path of Bitcoin, in contrast to the perceived authority of Nakamoto's contributions. On March 13, 2020, Bitcoin fell below $4,000 during a broad market sell-off, after trading above $10,000 in February 2020. On March 11, 2020, 281,000 Bitcoins were sold, held by owners for only 30 days. This is compared to the 4,131 that had laid dormant for a year or more, indicating that the vast majority of the Bitcoin volatility on that day was from recent buyers. During the week of March 11, 2020, cryptocurrency exchange Kraken experienced an 83% increase in the number of account signups over the week of Bitcoin's price collapse, a result of buyers looking to capitalize on the low price. These events were attributed to the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. In August 2020, MicroStrategy invested $250 million in Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset. In October 2020, Square Incorporated placed approximately 1% of its total assets, $50 million, in Bitcoin. In November 2020, PayPal announced that US users could buy, hold, or sell Bitcoin. On November 30, 2020, the Bitcoin value reached a new all-time high of $19,860, topping the previous high of December 2017. Alexander Vinnik, the founder of BTCE, was convicted and sentenced to 5 years in prison for money laundering in France while refusing to testify during his trial. In December 2020, Massachusetts Mutual Life Insurance Company announced a Bitcoin purchase of $100 million, or roughly 0.04% of its general investment account. On January 19, 2021, Elon Musk placed the handle Bitcoin in his Twitter profile, tweeting, "In retrospect, it was inevitable," which caused the price to briefly rise about $5,000 in an hour to $37,299. On January 25, 2021, MicroStrategy announced that it continued to buy Bitcoin, and as of the same date it had holdings of 70,784 worth $2.38 billion. On February 8, 2021, Tesla's announcement of a Bitcoin purchase of $1.5 billion and the plan to start accepting Bitcoin as payment for vehicles pushed the Bitcoin price to $44,141. On February 18, 2021, Elon Musk stated that owning Bitcoin was only a little better than holding conventional cash, but that the slight difference made it a better asset to hold. In September 2020, the canton of Zug, Switzerland, announced it to start accepting tax payments in Bitcoin by February 2021. In June 2021, the Legislative Assembly of El Salvador voted on legislation to make Bitcoin legal tender in El Salvador. The law will take effect on September 7. In the same month, a Bitcoin network software upgrade called Taproot, which adds support for Schnorr signatures and improves the functionality of smart contracts in Lightning Network, was approved with the actual change to the network scheduled for November 2021. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, click on like button. If you want to watch more videos like this, click on the subscription button below. It's a free subscription.